Hey, YouTube world, Ed Kirkpatrick. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to dedicate this here video to Harold E. Willis. Good friend of mine has passed on to the Lord. A heck of a skeet shooter, boy. Whew. Anyway, I met Harold. He moved into my neighborhood up the road here from me, walking distance, in one of the suburb houses. And I was putting up a big ham radio antenna out there, and he come driving up because he was a ham radio operator. He saw what was going on, and I met him. We got talking, and ended up got to know him, talking to him, and let him in a hunting camp and all that. Harold was a gun nut. There was one. Yeah, he was. He was champion sport and clay shooter. South Carolina champion sport and clay shooter. Yeah, he got big checks, taking pictures of you holding that cardboard check, for the media. He had several of them photographs. Even got a little contract cigar company, paid him $8,000 to get some pictures of him smoking his cigar, and then everywhere he went, he just hand cigars out. Yeah, go figure. The way business was done back in them days. Anyhow, Harold, like I said, Harold was a gun nut. The gun he shot during that competition ended up being some kind of German gun. I can't think of the name of it right now, but it was $80,000. Yep, $80,000. Harold done well selling chemicals. He's a chemical salesman with the textile people mostly. Anyhow, yeah, and then he had all these other guns, just one gun after another. I go over to his house, and you sit on the sofa. Says, "But don't sit over there too far to the end. There's a Glock 19 over there." Okay. Boy had guns everywhere. Well, as Harold got a little older and what have you, he married, and the wife had already been retired. She was a retired teacher. And he decided to go ahead and retire. Kind of work part-time, maybe. He loved to get out on the road up in Harold. He'd get out on the road, sell. He'd go to bars every night. And that's the life he lived. Then come home on the weekends and spend one night with the wife, then down at the hunting camp, getting drunk. He'd be all I ever seen. Anyhow, good old boy. Yeah, he was. And so Harold and his wife got together. They decided they were going to buy into one of these houses in one of them Dale Webb neighborhoods down there near Charleston, South Carolina. They both from South Carolina. A unique thing about Harold and his wife, and I verified this, her name was Harriet. They were born in Rock Hill, South Carolina, which is just south of Charlotte. It's, might as well say Charlotte metro area, but it's South Carolina, different laws. Anyhow, they were both born in the same hospital on the same day, in the same year. They were side by side in little incubators when their parents come and picked them up. Amazing, ain't it? Absolutely amazing. Anyhow, they bought them a dig down there in South Carolina, and Harold moved. And he was 64. Yeah, gonna be 65 in a few more months. And they moved, and he's a man of means, so he had a moving company come pack everything up. They ain't gonna screw with all this crap. And they told him, well, your radio equipment and your guns, we won't move. Hey, no amount of insurance, we ain't doing it. So he called me and Marvin, my other buddy, said, would y'all mind getting all these guns and bringing them to me in South Carolina? Moving company won't do it. Oh, we don't mind. No. So anyway, when he'd been moving, and the truck had done left, and we met him back over at the house, and we all loaded up them their guns. That man has so much guns and so much ammo. I mean, Lord. We went back and got a trailer, which was 8x12. Put all the ammo in it, brought it over here to my house, and put it in a new shed I just bought. I was going to put my lawnmower in there, but had it dedicated to ammo. And then we come back and loaded all the guns in my truck, Marvin's truck. And my little truck back in those days, I had a couple trucks. But anyway, what I was going to use was a little Toyota Tacoma. Just plain old 5-speed AM, FM radio, air. That's it. Roll up windows. Anyhow, so we put all them guns in the bed, and we put a tarp, bungee cords all over. I must have had 50 guns in the back of that truck. And Marvin, he got one of them big Fords, with the 4 doors. So he loaded him up. Marvin had 76 guns in his truck. And his was in the cab. Well, we struck out South Carolina, And I often think that we got there and we had no problems at all. We unloaded all them guns. But I often thought, what the heck was going to happen if we'd got caught or stopped and the law asked us what we was hauling. What would we have told them? Oh boy. Anyhow, I don't think we did anything illegal. Not as far as I know, Man moves, you got to take his guns with him. I mean, geez. Anyhow, Harold got over there and he got moved in and everything. And he had a company come over and build a safe inside his little condo thing there to put his guns in. And it was like a walk-in library. I went back and we spent the weekend with him. Me and Marvin did. He wanted to thank us and brought us down there, and we went out to eat, and then we had another big meal. Really, really nice, thank us. And he told us, he said, I hate to tell y'all boys, but he told me I got a little bit of cancer thing in my liver. I got to go back next couple, I think is it Friday? Yes, Friday. Yeah, I got to go back Friday, and they want to do some more tests on me. So, okay, Harold. Didn't think much of it, And man, I don't know, it's less than, we talk to each other once a week at least, and yeah, good, and then can't get a hold of him, and next thing I know, he's flat on his back in a dang hospital. And it's grown out of his liver, it's kind of cancer or whatever it was, and starting to affect his kidneys, and pretty much done without either one of those are your filters in your body. Yep, kidneys filter blood, liver filters out going in your stomach. Anyhow, he's pretty much gone. I'm like, dang. He called me up. Said, he said, I ain't got but a day or two left. He said, all that ammunition in your shed, you can have it. I said, oh, okay, Harold, thank you. He said, I'm good, everything's right. I'm fixing to cross over. Just want to let you know that. All right. Sure enough, next day he did. And they living in Charleston. Both of them are from Rock Hill, South Carolina, remember? Born on the same day in the same hospital in the same year, right next to each other. And, we all call and send, flowers and stuff and do, thing. And it kind of rots along for about a week, about any kind of a obituary, final arrangements, I guess you can say. And then they got made, and it's going to be the next week, on the weekend. No, it wasn't a weekend. No, it was a work day. I took off. Anyhow, in Rock Hill, South Carolina, that's where he wanted to have his last rites read to him. So I, once I find out, I get on the phone, I book a nice room in Rock Hill. Me and my buddy Marvin, helped me haul the guns, and my friend Otis, we went up there, and traveling with Otis is a trip now. We get, load up, we're going to be up there a couple of days. We all got suitcases, pick Otis up, he's got a plastic black trash bag with all his stuff he's going to need for the week. Yep. No, my Lord. Anyhow, we drive up there, we check in the motel and everything. We go back downstairs. Me and Marvin like to smoke cigars, and I smoke a cigarette every now and then. So we go back downstairs to try to go outside somewhere, smoke. And there she is. There's Harold's wife, Harriet, right there standing in front of us. Hey, Harriet, what the? Yeah, she said, I just drove up from Charleston, and I'm gonna get a room here, because I can't drive back and forth every night. That's going all the way across the state. That's a pretty good little drive, about 3.5 hours maybe. Anyhow, yeah. So will y'all help me get something out of the car? Yeah, sure. So we went out there, and Harriet was driving a brand new Mercedes-Benz convertible. I mean, I don't know how many $100,000, but anyway, it was beautiful. We got her bagged out, the trunk, everything. Went up there and then helped get her to the room, and then she said, "Come on, I'm gonna buy all y'all a drink at the bar. They got the Harold Willis drink at this bar, don't you?" I said, "No." "Yep, come on. So we all ride that way right down, and get out and take us over to the bar. She said, we're with the Harold Willis funeral party. She said, "Yes, I know." He said, "Well, I want everybody here to have a Harold Willis drink." All right. So, bartender goes to doing this and throwing this in, and Harriet's phone rings. She picks it up and she says, "Hello." And it's the priest at the church. And the funeral's tomorrow at 10. He said, "Harriet, I hate to bother you, but we're trying to get set up for the funeral tomorrow. We need Harold's urn." Harold, chose to be burned up, which is cool. So, ash to ashes, dust to dust, right? So, there's this big, long look on her face. She says, "Oh, my." Well, hang on just a minute. She got up from where we was all sitting, went over kind of in the corner, talking to the priest, and she come back. She said, "Oh, boy, I got a problem." I said, "What? What's the problem?" She said, "I left Harold at home in Charleston." I said, "What?" It didn't hit me, "I left Harold at home in his little bowl in Charleston." I said, "Oh, the funeral's tomorrow." "Yeah, the funeral's tomorrow at 10. It's at least 6, 7 hours down there and back. And I can't drive." And I said, "Well, I can drive. He put the drink down in front of me, but I didn't drink it. And it smelled like, oof." Anyway, I said, "I can drive." I said, "Come on, Mark, we'll go there and get that thing." and bring it back. She said, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. No, I'm not going to do that. No. So she calls the priest back and tells him, she says, okay, we're going to put a urn up there on the pedestal and we'll just all act like Harold's there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So that's what happened. Rock Hill, South Carolina. Man, got a great pizza place down there on the square. Oh gosh, you want oven fired pizza, crust is a little burnt. Amen. Oh man. So much good stuff. Anyway, yeah, Harold Willis did not come to his own funeral. He was left in a jar in Charleston, South Carolina, where everybody else was in the church, doing their amens and whatever during the funeral. Harold didn't make it. Once again, guys and girls, thanks for stopping by. I love you. Eddie Kirkpatrick. Walk in Jesus. Adios.